Hello everyone, my name is Martin Medeiros and I'll be your instructor for Econ 1. And I just wanted to take this time to tell you how this class is going to function on a week-to-week basis. I'm not going to be covering any content, I just want to make sure that you're crystal clear on what to expect. Because this is an accelerated class, we only have 7 weeks together and things move fast. So there's no better place to start than the syllabus. And you could find the syllabus at the top of the class site, which I'll show you shortly. But I just want to scroll down to page 6 of the syllabus to the course outline, right here. You can see I have all 7 weeks listed and in the first column, and in the second column I've got the chapters we're going to be covering that week, as well as the exam dates. And then in the last column I have the assignment dates. Now, I want to draw your attention to the assignment dates. All of them, with one exception, have something in common. They're all on a Sunday. And the one exception is the final exam. That is on a Saturday because the class ends on 12/18 and that's not a Sunday. So, but from week 1 through week 7, all due dates for that particular week will be on Sunday. No exceptions. So, for example, week 1, you read chapter 1, and then on that Sunday of week 1 you have 3 different types of assignments due on Sunday. And let's just take a look at week 1 to see what it looks like. So I'm going to go over here and you can see the course home right here, and the syllabus, by the way, is posted right here under the course home. So week 1, it's listed as session 1 here, but you can see it ends on October 31st. And the first thing you do is you do the readings. And that's chapter 1 of the textbook. And I have my PowerPoint slides that I use in my in-class class, as well as a narrated lecture of the entire slide deck. So you can watch the entire slide deck and we talk about the contents of chapter 1. But definitely read chapter 1 first, then watch the recorded lecture. Now you're ready to do activities to complete, and all of these are due on Sunday. So the activities to complete are going to fall into one of 3 categories: video questions, discussion threads, and quizzes. So you can see here, video question, video quizzes should say video question, video question, video question. And these are exactly what they imply. You click on it, and it's a one question on a quiz on a video that you have to watch. So you just click on the play, you watch it, and then you answer this question. It's not designed to be difficult. It's designed to make sure that you watch the video with some intent, because the video has subject matter that will be covered on the exams. And this is for credit. And then you've got a 10-question quiz right here on this chapter. Now these 10 questions, once you start the quiz, it's not timed. You can start and stop, but once the due date passes, which is Sunday, the system will grade what the last saved attempt. So that's for now. What you don't see in week 1 is a discussion thread. That starts in week 2. And you can see a discussion thread right here. Again, this will be due on Sunday. In this case, it will be November 7th. That's the Sunday for week 2. Now for discussion threads, they're straightforward. You just got to read the question, answer it in a thorough manner, and make sure that you answer it well before the due date. For example, it's due Sunday. I seldom ever give full credit for responses on Sunday. The reason being is when you answer or respond to the discussion thread at the last minute, right before the deadline, nobody reads your post. The reason why is students have moved on to the next week. And that kind of defeats the purpose of the discussion thread. So if you want to get full credit, answer the question thoroughly. What I mean by thoroughly, no 1-sentence or 2-sentence responses. Show that you put in some thought and effort, and that you are using class content to respond, and then you'll get full credit. And that's how things are going to proceed week by week. Now, due dates. These due dates are hard due dates, meaning there are no makeup for work. The only exception is if you contact me prior to a due date, there may be circumstances where I could extend the deadline to you due to a family or medical emergency. But if you miss a deadline and you do not contact me prior to the deadline, you cannot make it up regardless of the reason. And that's because I can't be extending deadlines for some students and not extending them for all. But that all is not lost, because if you do miss an assignment, a quiz or video question, there is an extra credit assignment. The very final week, week 7, I'm going to scroll down there. Here's week 7. The very last quiz is going to be for extra credit, and that's going to be worth 3.5% of your grade. So that's more than enough to make up for a few missed video questions or 1 or 2 missed quizzes. And that keeps things fair, because everybody has an opportunity to do extra credit. The one thing that you don't want to miss definitely are the exams. Exam 1, Exam 2, and the final exam. If I scroll up to the grading criteria, grading policy, you can see the exams are worth most of your points. 65% of your points are the 3 exams. So think of the homework, those are the quizzes. Think of the quizzes, video questions, and discussion threads as preparation for the exams. What else? I have weekly office hours. So if you go scroll to the top of the class site, you click on contact information. You can see I have office hours on Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. I provide the Zoom link. They're not required, but they're a way for you to get your questions answered in a face-to-face format. I know online classes can be difficult for people because they don't have that face-to-face contact with the instructor. This is a way for you to do that. I also encourage you to form study groups. I have found students who form study groups and then as a group make an appointment with me to cover material that the group has covered. They tend to do very, very well. And if you want to find a way of forming a group, what you can do is you can go to the course home right here, and I have a Q&A forum that you can contact other students or me through this forum. Everybody sees it. So I recommend that. Now, please, if you can't make it on Mondays for office hours, let me know. We could schedule appointments throughout the term where you can get that face-to-face contact, but you have to initiate that request if you can't make it on Mondays. And that's going to be critical for your success in this class. You got to interact with me in some way, because there's bound to be questions on the material, and I'm here to answer that. But you're going to have to either email me, and again, my contact information, click on course home, contact information. You can see my email address is right here. Okay, let me just move this over so you can see my email address. I just noticed that you won't be able to see it here. So if I move this over here, there you go. There are my office hours, and this is my email address. So definitely email me if you have any questions. The more contact with me, the better. So I think that's it for now. I look forward to interacting with you this term. And again, don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. That's all for now.